Boyfriend of almost 9 months gave me the ick. About 6 weeks, I was driving my boyfriend's truck when two kids ran out of the woods and across the street. I swerved to miss them and ended up busting the two passenger side tires and breaking a rim. This also resulted in my hip banging up against the seatbelt clicker. We filed an insurance claim and I paid for the deductible and the difference on his replacement rims, which I was totally fine with, since I had been the one driving. My hip seems to have developed a large hematoma, and it's still painful even after a month. He has been assuring me that it will go away, but with the pain being present, I want to get it looked at, which would mean an adjustment to his claim if I have medical bills. He told me that I was not going to file a claim under his insurance because he doesn't want it to go up, that the accident was my fault, and that I need to be responsible for my own medical. Now I have insurance that will take care of it. But him telling me that was a huge it moment. There's no way I would ever deny anyone anything like this, but he has basically told me to get fucked over it. Now I feel like shit because I fixed his truck and took full responsibility for the accident, and now if I do have a medical issue, he wants to say I'm on my own. This has told me a lot about him. Top comments. Comment 1. Not being concerned about your health is a major red flag. I had an ex-boyfriend who simply didn't want to deal with the inconvenience of driving me to the hospital at midnight while I was repeatedly vomiting with my heart pounding, telling me it's anxiety, drink some tea, before going back to bed. I was going into diabetic ketoacidosis, which can result in a coma or death if untreated. Looking back, if the roles were reversed, I would have been absolutely frantic, like, baby, we have to go to the hospital, rather than me having to beg and convince him with him going, really, we have to? Maybe smoke some weed. If your boyfriend was injured, not hitting two kids, wouldn't you be weighed and be the one to be like, hey, you should get that seen? He sucks. Comment 2. I've helped dozens of people rehab from injuries like this. Get it checked ASAP. If there's a clotting issue, it could lead to a stroke or other serious issue. Your boyfriend is a useless turd if he is more worried about his insurance rates than your health. It's obvious he knows nothing beyond his personal experience about injuries like this and doesn't care to learn. See a doctor, provide both your insurance and his car insurance info with date of the incident, and dump him. Maybe you'll meet a nice PT while going through your rehab. Comment 3. This isn't getting the ick. This is realizing your BF is a shitty human. In our early dating days, I ended up getting towed while visiting my then BF's apartment. Although it was completely my fault in his instance, he insisted on paying. It was the first time I saw that he treated our relationship as a partnership, and it's the reason why he's my husband now. Your BF is putting his material wealth over your health, over something that could have just as easily been his fault. Why were you driving that night? Does he realize the alternate option would be running over kids? Moments like these are a test of long-term compatibility, and you're seeing this man won't be the type of husband you want, not Juffinik. Comment 4. Getting the ick would be for something like your boyfriend drinks from a straw tongue first, or he does a little jig every time he pees, or he doggy paddles in the pool. Little normal things that make you make a face because they do it in a way you find icky, but in the end, it's not that serious. This is an actual legitimate issue that is making you upset with your boyfriend. It is a serious problem that needs a serious discussion. It's not the ick if you're disgusted with his behavior, it's you being disgusted with his behavior. Comment 5. So you fucked up his truck, are mad that you had to pay for it, and are mad that you'd have to pay for your own injury that you caused by probably speeding? JFC, girls that say ick are the problem. You are responsible for paying for the damage you caused. Why should he have to pay insane medical bills and a higher insurance rate for something you caused? He doesn't owe you anything. You're not married. Comment 6. Does he have medical payments on his auto insurance? If not, then there's nothing to claim against. Liability will only cover someone else if you hit them. Call USAA and ask an agent to help you look up the claim. They should be able to tell you if he has medical payments on his policy. If he does, claim against it. If you go through your own insurance, they will send you a fun little letter asking if another insurance company is responsible for your medical bills. And you'll have to inquire with USAA anyway.